Hey there, and welcome to Your Best Manager TV. My name's Jamie Newman, and dude, I'm stoked because this is the first episode, and that means two really cool things. First of all, that means that this should absolutely and hopefully be the worst episode that I ever put together. I mean, I should be able to get better from here, not worse, right? So I fully plan on making some mistakes along the way, learning along the way, and ultimately the goal here is to make Your Best Manager TV extremely valuable. And that means getting better each and every day, and that means helping you get better each and every day, and hopefully I'm getting better each and every day as well. But the second cool thing about this being the first episode, and hopefully the more important thing, is that today I get to talk about something that I care a lot about, and that's my fundamental approach to management. It's something that I refer to as shoulder-to-shoulder leadership, and maybe you've heard that term before, but it's what I consider to be the most effective way to lead and manage a team. So here we go. Let me ask you a question. What's your number one responsibility as a manager, as a leader? Now, you might be tempted to say something like develop others, or serve your people, or engage your employees. And those are really good things, and those are very important things when it comes to fulfilling your number one responsibility as a manager, as a leader. But it's not your number one responsibility. So let me ask you another question. Why do you do what you do? Maybe you've got the title manager, maybe you don't, but you're a leader, or you want to be a leader. But leadership's tough, it's difficult, it's challenging, it's lonely. So why do you get out of bed each morning? Why do you do what you do? Now, your reason might be different from someone else's, but maybe it's about money. Maybe it's about providing for your family, or maybe it's about pursuing financial stability or financial freedom. Or maybe it's about building up your wealth and building up your influence so you can take that success and give it back. Or maybe it has nothing to do with money at all. Maybe it's about people. Maybe it's about creating stable jobs for your employees. Or maybe it's about helping other people achieve their goals and become successful. Or maybe it's about creating a work environment where people can come in each day and contribute and do meaningful work and do things of value in this world. Or maybe it's about your customer and the people you serve through your business. Or maybe your business and your company has a cause that you really align with, and you get up each day to fulfill that mission. But the question is, why do you do what you do? What gets you out of bed each morning? Okay, so I've got one more question for you. Can you accomplish your goals? Can you pursue your dreams? Can you reach your potential and live out why you got up this morning? Can you do that if the people you lead and the team you lead don't meet expectations, or don't achieve results, or don't perform at a high level? How easy is it for a business to grow when it's not making money? Or how many jobs are created or opportunities are uncovered by mediocrity? Maybe you see the correlation here. Your number one responsibility as a manager and as a leader is performance, is to produce results. It's your job to get the most out of the people on your team so that you can create an environment and create the opportunities for success. That's it. If you're a manager today, that's why you have that title. It's your job to manage performance. Whatever your business model is, or the company or the organization you work for, in order for it to thrive, you need to achieve results. That's your job. But the problem is, if you focus too much on driving those results, well, you're in danger of neglecting your people. And you need your people. You need them to be happy and to be motivated. You need them to feel secure and feel valued and want to come into work each day and give 100% effort. But if all you do day after day is drive results, well, you're not taking care of your people. And then you become one of those bosses, the type of bosses that people quit on, or the type of boss that drives compliance over commitment. And we all know that compliance never yields 100% effort. And of course, the other side of the equation is maybe you spend too much time caring for your people. And that can be just as bad, if not worse. It's the curse of the nice boss. Your people love you. You're kind, you're caring, you're devoted, you're loyal, you're an encourager, you're a counselor. But Sometimes you let performance slip, or sometimes you avoid the tough conversations, or close your eyes away from the problems. Sometimes you sugarcoat feedback, or you give people the benefit of the doubt too much, or you give too many second chances. Your people love you, but you're not taking them where they want to go. You're not driving results, you're not driving performance, and as a result, your people aren't reaching their potential. And so while you have a whole bunch of employees that love you, that'll run through walls for you, you're not achieving, and therefore you're not going to have the opportunities to live out the reason you got up this morning. That's a tragedy. So what's the solution? Well, obviously it's about finding a balance between caring for others and driving results, but how do you actually do it? And as much as I'd love to sell you a $25 quick fix, there isn't a quick fix for this, and it takes practice. But one of the best ways that I've seen some great managers strike that balance between driving those results and caring for their people is through shoulder-to-shoulder leadership. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's when you get your hands dirty and when you jump on the front lines with your employees, where maybe you're more exposed and maybe you need to be more vulnerable and maybe you need to be more authentic, but those are good things. But where you're in proximity to your employees, literally working side by side in a way that your shoulders may actually touch. It's shoulder-to-shoulder leadership. It's when you look for opportunities to coach instead of shouting orders from the other side of your desk or typing out that cold email that just reminds your employees how bad they missed the mark. It's about getting to know your team, but it's not just getting to know your team and giving them a pat on the back or giving them a pep talk or trying to motivate them. It's about literally working with them. It's about asking questions. It's about getting involved in their work. It's about hopping on the phone with a customer, diving into the work, pulling up a chair next to their desk, getting to know them as people, recommunicating your message, showing versus telling. And then it's about jumping out and building trust, because you don't have time, nor is it a good idea to do your employees' jobs for them. Equally, I'm not asking you to abandon your post. You've got work to do. And the best managers do this. The best managers look across their organizations, they look across their teams, and they find small opportunities to jump in, mentor, coach through their actions, drive results through their actions, show they care through their actions, and then jump out and let their employees take it from there. This builds trust. And your employees will now say, my boss is willing to get down on my level. My boss understands what I'm going through. He understands, or she understands, the challenges that I face. My boss cares about me. My boss is an expert. My boss communicates. My boss knows who I am. And then you know what happens? Your employees, your team members, they drive the results. They achieve high performance. They find opportunities to be vulnerable, ask for help, and they achieve success. You fulfill your number one responsibility as a manager and as a leader, and that's when you get the opportunity to live out the reason that you actually got out of bed this morning. That's shoulder-to-shoulder leadership. It's not cold, it's not distant, it's close, it's dirty, and it requires effort and it requires action. But man, is it effective. Recording video.